my name is Brooke from BRSW Pre and Postnatal Fitness, and I'm going to take you through a bodyweight circuit where we focus on activating our pelvic floor and transverse abdominals and working through some different variations. Starting with squats, feet roughly hip width apart, slightly turned out if you're naturally turned out from your hips. You're going to activate pelvic floor, transverse abdominals and sit your hips back and down. At the bottom we can do a tester, relax, contract, to make sure that you can recontract through your pelvic floor. If so, you can carry on. If you're struggling to keep your pelvic floor switched on, you may like to go near a bench to give you that added support, or you may need to reduce the depth of your squats. Moving on to push-ups. We've got wall push-ups, incline push-ups, and push-ups on the floor. Starting with wall, activating through pelvic floor and transverse abdominals. Tester at the bottom, relax, contract the pelvic floor. If you can recontract, you can carry on, or change to a harder position. Activate pelvic floor and TA, tester, activate pelvic floor and TA, tester, and that's your different positions for push-ups. Now on to lunges. We'll start with static lunges. One foot in front of the other, going down till you have two right angles, activating through pelvic floor and TA, and those are static lunges, or you might like to do an alternating lunge. Keep activating, and that's lunges. Tricep dips. Activate through pelvic floor and transverse abdominals, keeping your back nice and flat. And calf raises. If you have a step nearby, it's good to do your calf raises off a little step. You get more of a drop. Okay, now I'm going to show you some of the exercises with a band added. I'm going to do squats with a fabric band just above the knees to add more for the quads. Activate through pelvic floor and transverse abdominals. If you can no longer keep your pelvic floor switched on, remove the band. It's obviously a little bit too difficult for you at this stage. Adding a resistance band for your push-ups, putting it over your back, fastening it to the wall with your hands, activate pelvic floor and TA, and you've got some added resistance pushing up. Keep checking in with your pelvic floor and transverse abdominals. If you can no longer keep your pelvic floor switched on, you need to regress to an easier position and remove the band. Lunges, we'll do some walking lunges this time. Activate pelvic floor and TA. And keep checking in with your pelvic floor and transverse abdominals. Instead of tricep dips, we're going to do tricep push downs with a mini band. Keeping nice and straight through your wrist. And not letting the band pull your arm up too quickly. And this time for calf raises. Once you've done some doubles, you can go into single leg. This will be a lot more intense for your calf. So there's a bodyweight circuit with some regressions and progressions and also some variations with bands. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to find out more about how I can help you, you can check out my website, brsw.nz, or email brooke@brsw.nz.